Ah, Master Yoda. I wondered how long it would take before you revealed yourself.
Reveal myself I must. Hide from the darkness the light cannot.
Still speaking in riddles, I see. Your wisdom is as tiresome as it is futile. The Jedi are gone, old fool. Their time has passed.
Gone. The Jedi are not. Faded, perhaps. Forgotten. Never.
Your defiance is admirable, Yoda, but misguided. The galaxy belongs to me now. The Sith rule supreme.
Rule with fear, you do. Peace, you destroy. The galaxy, it does not belong to you.
And yet, here you are, alone, weak, clinging to your outdated ideals while the dark side flourishes.
Weak, you think I am. Arrogance blinds you, Emperor. The dark side consumes, but balance remains.
Balance? The Jedi brought imbalance with their hypocrisy, their hubris. It was I who restored order.
Order built on suffering. It is. On lies, betrayal.
The Sith bring power, Master Yoda, strength. The galaxy needs control, not your feeble notions of freedom.
Control, yes, but at what cost? Hope crushed, lives destroyed, power the only truth you know.
Enough of this. Your sanctimonious drivel ends here, old Jedi.
Ends here, nothing does. Begins again. Perhaps.
You cannot stop me, Yoda. The Sith are eternal.
Eternal. Nothing is. Faded. The Sith will be. As all darkness must.
You should have stayed hidden, Yoda. You're no match for the power of the dark side.
Match for the dark side I may not be. But its end I will see.
You will die, Yoda. And with you, the last shred of the Jedi's hope.
Hope, stronger than you know it is. In the shadow of your empire, it grows.
You cannot hide forever, Yoda. You are late, Lord Vader. The Jedi worm dares to defile my throne room.
Late. He is not. Timely, perhaps.
Master Yoda.
Do not address him, Vader. He is a relic of a failed order, a shadow clinging to the past.
You should not be here, Yoda. The Jedi are gone. Their time is over.
Gone. The Jedi may be. But the light, it lingers. In you, it does.
Silence. Do not fill his mind with lies. Vader is my servant, bound to the dark side. He has no use for your platitudes.
Why are you here, Master Yoda?
Here I am, because need you do. Conflicted you are. Pain I feel.
Pain is his strength, old fool. It fuels him, makes him powerful. You will not weaken him with your drivel.
Anakin, still in you, he is. Buried beneath the mask, the anger, the fear. Choice, you have.
Anakin Skywalker is dead. I am what remains.
Dead. He is not. Lost, perhaps. But find him you can.
Enough of this. Vader, destroy him. Prove your loyalty to me and to the dark side.
Why do you speak of choice, Yoda? What choice do I have? The past cannot be undone.
Choice. The choice is always there. Redemption. Not easy it is, but possible. It remains.
Leave, Yoda. You should not have come here.
Leave. I will. But hear my words. You must. Within you, hope still lives.
You disappoint me, Vader, allowing him to escape. You grow weak. Remember who you serve, Lord Vader. Do not let the Jedi's poison infect your mind.
I serve you, my master.
Incompetence, arrogance. The price paid for failure is ruin. Tarkin the Death Star, decades of work, annihilated.
My Emperor, the rebellion.
Silence. I do not want excuses. The rebellion has struck a blow they should never have been allowed to deliver. Lord Vader.
My master.
The Death Star is no more. Destroyed by the rebel scum you were tasked to eliminate. Explain yourself.
The station's destruction was unforeseen, my master. The rebels exploited a weakness that...
A weakness? An oversight that cost me my greatest weapon. And you, Lord Vader, were present. You allowed this to happen.
The rebels acquired information we did not anticipate. Their attack was precise, orchestrated. It will not happen again.
Will not happen again? I should hope not, Lord Vader. But the damage has already been done. Do you understand the gravity of this failure? The galaxy now sees the Empire as vulnerable, weak. And weakness is something I will not tolerate.
I take full responsibility, my master.
Oh, you will take responsibility, Lord Vader. You will ensure that the Rebel Alliance pays for this insolence. You will hunt them to the ends of the galaxy, and you will crush them without mercy. But do not mistake this as forgiveness. Your failure has brought disgrace upon the Empire, upon me. Return to me at once, Lord Vader. We will discuss your punishment in person. The dark side does not forgive failure, neither shall I.
I will make them pay, my master, the rebels, and those who led them.
Who are you?
Leia, it's me. I'm your mother.
My mother? My mother died a long time ago. And him, he's the reason she did.
You're right. I failed her. I failed you.
You failed everyone. Do you have any idea what the Empire did? What you did? You destroyed entire worlds, tortured people, enslaved them. You don't get to stand here and act like...
Leia, please. Let us explain.
Explain what? That you were a monster? Or that you let him become one?
I didn't know, Leia. I didn't see what he was becoming until it was too late. If I had known, I would have done anything to stop it.
Leia, your mother was stronger than I ever was. She believed in me, even when I didn't deserve it, and I let her down. I let you down.
You didn't just let me down. You ruined everything. You tore the galaxy apart.
Leia, I know how much pain he caused. I know how much you've suffered. And if I could take that pain away, I would.
Then why are you here now? Why not before? Why didn't you save me when I needed it?
Because I couldn't. I wanted to, Leia. I wanted to hold you, to protect you from everything. But I couldn't.
And I made sure you couldn't.
You're right. You made sure. And now you think you can just show up and ask for forgiveness?
I don't expect forgiveness. I don't deserve it.
But he's here because of you, Leia. Because of Luke. You brought him back to the light.
Luke did. Not me.
You're part of him. You're part of everything good that remains in this galaxy. And that goodness came from us, Leia. From me. And from the man Anakin was before the darkness.
That man doesn't exist.
He does. He exists because of you and Luke. You gave me the strength to come back. To reject the monster I became.
Why should I believe you?
Because I know you, Leia. I've always known you. You're fierce and brave, just like I was. But more than that, you have a heart big enough to save the galaxy.
Bigger than mine ever was.
I don't know if I can forgive you.
You don't have to forgive us right now. Just know that we love you. More than anything.
I'll carry what I did forever, Leia. But I'll also carry the hope that you and Luke will rebuild what I destroyed.
I don't know if I can forgive you, but I can try.
That's all we could ever ask.
I don't even remember you.
But I remember you, and I always will.
You are our hope, Leia, always.
I'll try to believe that.
We love you, Leia. Always.
Thank you.
You felt them, didn't you?
They were here. Both of them.
I thought they might come to you.
Why? Why now? Why after everything?
Because they love you, Leia. They've always loved you.
How can you say that? How can you even think that after everything he did? After what they let happen?
I've wondered the same thing. For a long time.
And? What did you find?
I found that Anakin Skywalker wasn't the same as Darth Vader. Not entirely. There was still good in him, Leia. I saw it. I felt it.
Good? He destroyed everything. He destroyed her.
He did. And he knows it. He's haunted by it.
That doesn't bring her back. That doesn't fix what he did to the galaxy.
No, it doesn't. But it doesn't erase who they were before either.
I don't even know who they were.
I do. I've seen them, Leia. I've felt them. Anakin Skywalker was brave, kind, and compassionate. He wanted to protect people, to stop injustice. That's why he fell, because he thought the only way to save the ones he loved was to take control.
And look where that got him.
I know. It led to terrible things. But deep down, he never stopped loving us. You, me, and her.
And her? What about her?
Padme was everything I imagined a mother could be. She was strong, selfless, and full of love. She believed in Anakin, even when he didn't believe in himself. And she believed in us.
She said she loved me. That she always had.
Because she does. And she always will.
How am I supposed to forgive them?
You don't have to do it all at once. But holding on to the anger, the pain, it won't change what happened. It'll only hurt you.
How do you forgive someone who's done so much wrong?
By remembering the good in them. By believing they can change. Even if it's too late to undo the past.
She said I was like her.
You are. You've got her strength, her determination. And you've got his fire, his courage.
It hurts, Luke. It hurts so much.
I know. But we're not alone anymore, Leia. We have each other. And we have them, watching over us.
I don't know if I'm ready.
That's okay. They'll wait.
I'll try.
That's all they'd ever want.
Luke,
Father,
you've done well, Luke. The galaxy owes you and your friends more than they'll ever know.
we've won a battle. But the war isn't over. The galaxy's in ruins. There's so much left to rebuild.
And you must rebuild it, Luke. You, Leia, and the others. The New Republic is the galaxy's hope now.
Leia's the one with the vision for it. She's the leader.
And you're the one who will help her see it through. You both have strengths, Luke. Hers may lie in diplomacy and leadership. But you're the heart. You're the reminder of what the galaxy can be when hope isn't lost.
She's still angry. At you. At everything.
I know. And she has every right to be. I failed her. I failed you both.
She's starting to understand. But it's not easy for her.
I don't expect it to be. But you can help her, Luke. She listens to you. Push her. Not to forgive me for my sake, but for hers. Carrying that anger will only weigh her down.
I'll try.
Leia is strong. Stronger than I ever was. And she has your mother's spirit. But even the strongest need someone to lean on.
What if she never forgives you?
Then I'll carry that too. My mistakes are mine to bear, not hers. But the galaxy needs her, Luke. It needs both of you. Together you can rebuild what I destroyed.
We will.
Good. You're both the future. The New Republic will need compassion, strength, and wisdom. You have all of that, Luke. And Leia has even more.
What about you? Will you be there guiding us?
I'll always be with you. Watching, listening. But this is your time now. Your galaxy.
Thank you. For coming back. For believing in us.
You gave me that chance, Luke. You believed in me when I couldn't see the light. Promise me one thing.
Anything.
Don't let the past hold you down. Build something better, something that lasts. And always remember, the Skywalkers are meant to bring hope.
I promise.
May the Force be with you, my son.
And with you, Father.
All right, kid, I'll bite. What's this about forgiving Vader?
Not just Vader. My father.
Your father killed a lot of people, Luke. He wasn't exactly a stand-up guy.
Han's right. I can't just forget what he did. What he was.
I'm not asking you to forget. I'm asking you to let go of the anger.
Let go? Luke, he stood by while our home, our people, were destroyed. He tortured Han. He hunted us.
I know. And I felt that same anger, Leia. But I also felt the good in him. I saw it, even when he couldn't.
How can you be so sure?
Because in the end, he chose to save me. He turned against the Emperor. He gave his life for me. For us.
And you think that makes up for everything he did?
It doesn't erase the pain he caused. But holding on to that pain won't heal anything. It won't help us rebuild.
I don't know if I can, Luke. I don't know if I can forgive him.
You don't have to forgive him today, or even tomorrow. But if we don't move forward, if we let the past define us, how can we build a better future?
The kid's got a point. I'm not saying I'll be the guy singing Vader's praises, but we've got bigger things to focus on now.
The New Republic.
Yes, we've won a war, but the real fight is just beginning. We need to be better than what came before. That means hope, unity, and forgiveness.
All right, I'll try. For the future.
That's my princess. Always looking ahead.
We all have to.
Then let's do it. Together.
You all right, kid? You've been out here staring at the sky for a while.
Yeah. Just trying to take it all in. Feels like a dream, you know?
You blew up a moon-sized battle station and saved the rebellion. Some dream.
I couldn't have done it without you, Han.
Don't get all mushy on me. I just came back to keep you out of trouble.
No. I mean it. You didn't have to come back. You could have taken the reward and left. But you didn't. You saved my life.
Yeah, well, what can I say? Guess I'm a sucker for a good cause.
It's more than that. You're a good man, Han.
Let's not get carried away, kid.
I mean it. When I was in that trench, hearing your voice, it gave me hope. I don't think I could have done it without knowing you were there.
You've got guts, kid. You took the shot. You're the one who saved the day.
Maybe. But I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you.
All right, all right. If you keep this up, I might actually start thinking I'm a hero or something.
You are, Han. Whether you like it or not.
Don't spread that around. I've got a reputation to maintain.
I wish Ben could have seen it.
Yeah. But I think he did, kid. Wherever he is, I think he's proud of you.
Thanks, Han. For everything.
Don't mention it. And hey, maybe next time you can save my neck, huh?
What is this? A trick?
No trick, Princess.
What do you want? Haven't you and your empire taken enough?
Enough. The destruction of the Death Star has emboldened you, but do not mistake one victory for the war. The Empire is far from finished.
The galaxy is waking up. People are realizing they don't have to live under your tyranny.
Tyranny Order, stability, that is what the Empire brings. Without it, chaos reigns.
Order at the cost of freedom is nothing but oppression. You rule through fear, not justice. And fear doesn't last.
Fear is a tool, one the Empire wields effectively, and it will be your undoing.
You underestimate us. The rebellion isn't just a few ships and soldiers. It's an idea, a belief that people deserve better than what you offer.
Belief cannot shield you from what is to come. The Empire will strike back with a force greater than you can imagine, and you will fall with it.
If I fall, it will be fighting for something I believe in. Can you say the same?
Your defiance is admirable if misplaced. You may think yourself strong, Leia Organa, but strength alone will not save you.
And what about you? Is this strength? Hiding behind a mask? Serving a master who cares nothing for you?
You do not understand the power of the dark side. It is beyond your comprehension.
I understand enough to see that it's consuming you. There's nothing left of the man you might have been.
The man I was is no more.
Maybe not. But I don't believe anyone is beyond redemption.
Hold on to your beliefs, Princess. They will crumble, just as your rebellion will.
We're not afraid of you. We'll never stop fighting.
We shall see.
We'll prove him wrong.
What the? Who the hell are you?
I'm not here to harm you, Captain Solo.
Yeah, well, you've got about 5 seconds to explain why a glowing stranger is on my ship before I start blasting.
I'm Anakin Skywalker.
Skywalker? You mean, like Luke?
Luke is my son.
Wait, you're his father?
Yes, and I've come to warn you.
Warn me? About what?
Your son.
What about my son?
He will be strong in the Force, perhaps stronger than even Luke.
What's that supposed to mean? He's just a kid.
It means he will have power that can shape the galaxy, for good or for evil.
Evil? What are you talking about?
You don't understand how fragile the balance can be. I thought I was strong enough to resist, but I wasn't. I fell, and I became something I never thought I could be.
My son's not going to turn into some Sith or whatever you're talking about. That was you. My kid's not going to end up like that. Not if I have anything to say about it.
That's why I'm here. You have a part to play in this, Han. You're his father. Your influence will shape him in ways you can't yet see.
What am I supposed to do? I don't know anything about the Force, or Jedi, or any of this.
You don't need to. What your son will need most is your love, your guidance. He'll need to know who he is and where he comes from.
I'm not exactly the galaxy's greatest role model, you know.
Neither was I. But it's not about perfection. It's about being there. About fighting for him when it matters most.
So what happens if he does fall? What then?
Then you fight for him. No matter how far he falls, you fight to bring him back.
Yeah, I can do that.
Remember, Han, the dark side thrives on fear and anger. Show him love, even when it's hard.
You really think he could be stronger than Luke?
He'll be stronger than all of us.
No pressure, right?
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing. Just thinking.
You? Thinking? That's a first.
Yeah, well, don't get used to it.
Come on, Han. What's really bothering you?
All right, but you're gonna think I've lost it.
Try me.
I had a visitor. Not someone on the base. Someone glowing.
Glowing?
Skywalker's dad. Anakin.
Anakin? You mean as a Force ghost?
Yeah. Said he came to warn me.
Warn you? About what?
About our son. Said he's going to be strong in the Force. Too strong. And if we're not careful, he could fall, Leia.
Fall?
Like Anakin did. Like he became Vader.
He really said that?
Yeah. And he's not wrong, Leia. Look at us. I'm no Jedi. I don't know how to deal with any of this Force stuff. And you're...
I'm what?
You're strong, Leia. You've got this connection to the Force too, whether you use it or not. But me? I'm just a guy with a blaster and a fast ship. How am I supposed to help our kid when I don't even understand half of what's going on?
Han, listen to me. You don't have to be a Jedi to be a good father.
Yeah. Tell that to Anakin.
You're not Anakin, and neither is our son.
How can you be so sure?
Because I know you, and I know us. Whatever challenges come, we'll face them together.
But what if I screw it up? What if I say the wrong thing? Or do the wrong thing?
Han, you'll make mistakes. We both will. But what matters is that we'll be there for him. That's what Anakin was trying to tell you.
He said I have to fight for him. No matter what.
And we will. That's what family does.
You're pretty good at this calming me down thing, you know that?
Someone has to be.
Thanks, Leia.
We'll be all right, Han. All of us.
A specter, a whisper of the past. You Jedi never learn, do you?
And yet, here I stand.
You stand for nothing, Qui-Gon Jinn. The Jedi are gone. Their teachings, their order, ashes in the wind. The dark side reigns. I have seen to it.
You believe that. But deep down, you know the truth. The darkness you wield, the empire you built, it is crumbling. Even now, you feel it slipping through your fingers.
The Jedi are extinct. The Republic is dead. And soon so will be the last of your kind. Skywalker kneels before me even now.
You fear him.
I control him. He is my greatest triumph.
You lie to yourself. You feel it, don't you? The tremor in the Force, the tide turning. Anakin's son stands before you, and you wonder, will he choose the darkness? Or will he be the one to undo all you have wrought?
The boy is weak. He will break, as his father did.
Did he? Or is that another lie you tell yourself? You have built your empire on fear, manipulation, death. But power built on fear is power built on sand. It will collapse. And when it does, when the darkness is purged, your name will be spoken only in whispers. Cursed, forgotten, a relic of suffering.
And yet I am the one who remains. You are the relic, a fool who clung to ideals that led to ruin.
You mistake ruin for rebirth. The Force does not belong to you, Sidious. It will correct itself. The light will return, whether you will it or not.
Enough. Your whispers mean nothing. The Sith have ruled before. We will rule again. The galaxy will bend to my will.
Not for long. The Force is patient, and so am I. The darkness always falls.
You summoned me, my master.
Yes. Rise, Lord Vader. The battle nears its final moments. The rebels scurry, desperate as they cling to false hope. And yet, something troubles me.
What is it you sense, my master?
Doubt. Not mine, Lord Vader. Yours.
I serve you, my master. I have always served you.
Have you? Tell me, apprentice, when you stood before your son on Bespin, when you reached out to him, what did you feel?
He is powerful. He will join us, or he will die.
And yet you did not kill him. You hesitate. You question. And that displeases me.
I do not hesitate.
No? Then why does Skywalker still live? Perhaps I was mistaken. Perhaps you do still serve. But understand this, Lord Vader. If you fail me, if you betray me, there will be consequences beyond even your comprehension.
I will not fail you.
See that you don't.
Who are you?
I ask the questions here. You were seen with 2 droids earlier today. 1 protocol, 1 astromech. They are property of the Empire. Where are they?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do not lie to me, boy. The rebellion is nothing but chaos wrapped in delusion. If you are involved, you will share in its destruction.
I have nothing to do with the rebellion. I'm just a moisture farmer.
That remains to be seen.
You already know the truth.
You are an illusion, a trick.
I am you. The part of you that still exists. The part that still feels. You felt it, haven't you? The way the Force moves around him. How familiar he is. His presence. His eyes. Luke. His name is Luke. He is your son, Anakin. And you love him.
I am not Anakin.
Then, why do you hesitate?
Are you going to kill me?
We will meet again.
Wait. That's it?
You have been distracted, Lord Vader. Your mind wanders to places it should not. I can feel it. Tell me, my apprentice, what did you see?
I saw them.
Them?
Luke and Leia.
The weakling girl and the boy you failed to capture.
They are my children.
Ah, so you have finally admitted it to yourself. Tell me, Lord Vader, does she speak to you? Does she forgive you? Does she weep for what you have become?
She believed in me.
Then she was a fool. The past is dead, Lord Vader. Your dreams are nothing but the whispers of weakness clawing at your mind. You belong to me now.
I chose this path.
Did you? You were desperate, broken, dying. I saved you. I made you. And yet you dare to dream of her, of them.
She was my wife.
And yet you let her die. You see, Lord Vader, I know what you desire. I know what lies beneath that mask. You do not seek power. You do not seek control. You seek redemption. Do you believe she watches over you, Lord Vader? That her spirit lingers, whispering of hope, of light? Do you think she would want you now? This thing you have become, let her go.
She was not weak.
Oh.
Padme Amidala was stronger than you ever knew. She saw hope when there was none. She fought for peace when no one else would. She would have never served you.
You forget yourself, Lord Vader.
No, my master. I have not forgotten.
Good. See that you do not disappoint me again.
Yes, my master.
You don't need that, Ben. I'm not here to harm you.
Who are you?
A friend of your grandfather. My name is Qui-Gon Jinn.
Another ghost here to lecture me. To tell me I've lost my way. Save your breath.
I'm not here to lecture you. I'm here to remind you of who you are.
I know exactly who I am. I am Kylo Ren, heir to the dark side. The one who will finish what Vader started.
Your grandfather, Anakin Skywalker, was not the monster you believe him to be. He was a man who fell to darkness, yes, but he found his way back. He chose the light.
He was weak. He let love destroy him.
No, Ben. Love saved him. It was love for his son that redeemed him. The same love your parents have for you.
They don't understand me. They're afraid of me.
They aren't afraid of you. They are afraid for you, Leia and Han. They love you more than you can comprehend.
Then why did they let me fall?
Your fall was not their doing, Ben. It was your pain, your fear, your anger, manipulated by those who sought to use you.
Snoke showed me the truth. He showed me the power of the dark side.
And what has that power brought you? Peace, purpose, or pain and emptiness? You feel it, don't you? The pull to the light. It's not weakness, Ben. It's your true self calling out to you. The self your grandfather hoped you'd embrace.
He wanted me to be strong.
Yes. But strength is not found in anger or hatred. True strength is found in love, in compassion, in the courage to do what is right. Anakin learned that in the end, and he wanted that for you.
I don't know if I can go back.
It's never too late. The light is always there, waiting for you to choose it. Your parents believe in you. I believe in you. And so does your grandfather.
What if I fail?
Failure is not falling, Ben. It's refusing to stand again. Remember, you are loved, and you can always choose the light. Anakin,
Master Qui-Gon, it's been so long.
time is different here. It flows gently. But for you, I sense its weight.
I feel it every moment. My grandson, Ben, Kylo Ren. I see the darkness in him, the pain I once carried.
And yet, I also see the light. The same light you held onto, even at your darkest hour.
I was saved by my son, by Luke. But Ben, he's deeper in the darkness. Snoke twisted him. The Emperor's shadow still lingers.
Yes, the Sith's corruption runs deep, but it is not absolute. You, of all people, know that redemption is possible.
I see so much of myself in him. His anger, his fear, his belief that power will fill the void inside him. I caused this. I let the darkness take root in our family.
No, Anakin. Your choices were your own, but his are his to make. You mustn't carry all the blame.
But how do I reach him? How do I show him the light when he's so consumed by the dark?
You start by believing in him, just as Luke believed in you.
Luke is trying, but Ben resists. And Leia, she blames herself. She's lost so much already. I can't stand by and watch this tear them apart.
Then don't. Use the Force to guide them. Speak to them as I speak to you now. Remind them that love is their greatest strength, not their weakness.
Ben doesn't want to hear me. He idolizes Vader, not me. He's chasing the shadow I cast, not the man I became.
Then you must show him who you truly are. Let him see the man who rose above the darkness, not the mask he idolizes. The light still burns within him, Anakin. It flickers, but it has not gone out.
I won't give up on him. I'll do whatever it takes to reach him.
That is the Anakin Skywalker I knew. The one who always fought for what was right, even when the odds were against him.
Thank you, Master, for believing in me, and for helping me see what I need to do.
The path is not easy, but it is worth it. Trust in the Force, Anakin, and trust in Ben.
Luke.
I knew you'd show up eventually. You're not the first.
But I might be the one you'll actually listen to.
I've heard it all before. From Obi-Wan, from Yoda, even from Leia. I failed, Father. I tried to rebuild what you destroyed, and I only ended up causing more pain.
You didn't cause this. Ben made his own choices.
I trained him. I believed in him. I thought I could save him. And I led him right into the darkness, just like they said I would.
Luke, you didn't lead him into anything. You gave him the tools to choose, but the darkness, it found him, just as it found me.
And I wasn't strong enough to stop it. I wasn't strong enough to save him.
You're stronger than you think. You saved me, Luke. You pulled me out of the darkest place imaginable.
And look how that turned out. The galaxy's in chaos again. The Jedi are gone. Ben is.
Ben is still out there, and there's still hope for him.
It's too late. I've seen the anger in him, the hatred. He doesn't want to be saved.
Neither did I. But you didn't give up on me. Why are you giving up on him?
Because I'm not you. I don't have your strength. I don't have your resolve.
You don't need to be me. You just need to be you. The man who never stopped believing in the light even when it seemed impossible.
I'm tired, Father. I don't have anything left to give.
You have more than you realize. Leia needs you. The galaxy needs you. And Ben, he needs you most of all.
He doesn't want me.
He needs you, whether he admits it or not. I know what it's like to be consumed by the darkness, to feel like there's no way out. I also know what it's like to have someone believe in you when you've stopped believing in yourself. That's what you gave me, Luke. That's what you can give Ben.
What if I fail again?
Then you try again, and again, until there's no doubt in his heart that the light is still there.
I don't know if I can face him.
You'll find the strength, just like you always have. But it has to start with you leaving this island.
I don't know if I'm ready.
You'll never feel ready, Luke. But the galaxy doesn't need you to be perfect. It just needs you to try.
You're thinking about him again.
I always am.
Leia, you can't keep doing this to yourself.
How can I not? He's my son, Han. Our son.
I know.
I failed him. I should have seen it. I should have done more.
Don't you dare blame yourself.
How can I not? He turned to the dark side, Han. He's out there, destroying everything we fought for, everything we dreamed of.
Leia, listen to me. You were a great mother.
If I was, he wouldn't have.
Stop. That's not on you. Or me. Ben made his choices, just like we did.
But he was just a boy, Han. He needed us. And
you were there for him. Every step of the way. You loved him. You taught him. You gave him everything you could. Sometimes, that's all you can do.
It wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough for him. But that doesn't mean it wasn't enough. Leia, I see it every time I look at you. How much you love him. How much you still love him. You never gave up on him, not really.
But what if he's gone, Han? What if the boy we knew is gone forever?
I don't believe that. And I don't think you do either.
I want to believe he can come back.
Then believe it. Because if there's one person in the galaxy who can bring him back, it's you.
What if I can't?
Then we'll keep trying. Together.
I just want him to know how much we love him.
He knows, Leia. Somewhere deep down he knows.
Skywalker.
Who are you?
Mace Windu, Jedi Master.
You were one of the Jedi from before the Empire. From the Clone Wars.
That was a long time ago, but I am here now. Because you need to understand something.
Understand? What?
The Force runs strong in your blood. Stronger than you know.
Ben told me that too. That my father was a great Jedi. That's why
This is more than just lineage, Skywalker. You have a connection. A deep one.
A connection to who?
There is another. A powerful presence tied to you. Someone who walks a different path. A dangerous one.
You mean Vader?
You have a destiny, Skywalker. One greater than the rebellion. Greater than the war. But you must be cautious. Power like yours, it can be turned, twisted. I've seen it happen before.
Then tell me what I need to do.
Find the truth. Seek it out. The Force is guiding you, but you must open yourself to it.
And if I don't?
then history may repeat itself. And everything we fought for, everything your friends have sacrificed, will be for nothing.
Wait. Tell me. Who is this other presence? Who?
You will know soon enough.
You are dead.
So were you once, but here we are.
You have no place here, Windu.
I have every place. The Force wills it.
I should have killed you.
You tried. Didn't work out so well for you, did it? You've been running from the truth for a long time. I know what you saw on Tatooine. You know now, don't you? Who the boy is. Luke Skywalker.
He is nothing.
He is your son. And you're afraid. Afraid that if you tell him the truth, he'll hate you. Afraid that if he knows who you are, he'll see you for what you've become.
Leave.
You don't have much time, Skywalker. The moment is coming. And when it does, you will either tell him the truth or lose him. Forever.
He will never forgive me.
That's not your decision to make. It's his. If you won't tell him, I will.
You will not.
Or what? You'll kill me again?
You underestimate my reach, Jedi.
And you underestimate the boy. He is more than just your son. He is your chance. You still have one.
And if I fail?
Then at least you tried. Your fate is not sealed, Skywalker. You're the only one who thinks it is. Time is running out.
Uncle Owen, I need to tell you something.
Well, spit it out.
I met him.
Met who?
Darth Vader.
That's not funny, Luke.
I'm not joking. He was here, at Tashi Station. He was looking for the droids. He was angry, kept pushing me for answers. But then, something changed. He just stopped. It was like he recognized me. Like he knew me.
He doesn't know you, Luke.
Then why did he hesitate?
Doesn't matter. You listen to me. If Vader ever comes near you again, you run. You hide. You do whatever it takes to get away.
Why?
Because he's a killer. A monster. You think just because he looked at you differently, it means something? He's using you. He'll twist you around, just like he's done with countless others.
It didn't feel like that.
You don't know what you're talking about.
There's something you're not telling me.
There's nothing to tell.
You've always been overprotective. But this is different. You're afraid.
Then I can't help you.
Anakin, can you hear me?
Master.
Yes, my friend. I am here. You are safe now.
Obi-Wan.
Yes. Tell me, Anakin, what happened? How did Kenobi do this to you?
He betrayed me. I trusted him, and he turned against me.
As I warned you he would. The Jedi were always jealous of your power, Anakin, of your destiny.
He said I was lost. That I was blinded by the dark side.
Blinded. It is the Jedi who are blind, clinging to their outdated code and fear of change. Kenobi was a fool to stand against you. And yet, he defeated you. How, Anakin? How did he best you?
I underestimated him. I was angry. Too angry.
Anger is a powerful tool, my friend, but it must be controlled. Directed. Kenobi exploited your rage, your pain, a mistake you will not make again.
Padme? Where is she? Is she safe? Is she all right?
Padme. Yes, she is safe. She is fine.
I thought I hurt her.
No, Anakin. You did not harm her. She is alive and well.
I need to see her. I need to know she's...
In time, my friend. You are gravely injured. You must focus on your recovery. Padme will need you strong.
Does she know what happened? What I've done?
She knows only that you fought for her, that you sought to bring peace and order to the galaxy. She loves you, Anakin. She will understand.
I wanted to save her. That's all I wanted.
And you will, my friend. Together, we will create a galaxy where she can live without fear, without suffering, but first you must survive.
He took everything from me.
And he will pay for his betrayal. You will have your revenge, Lord Vader. I will see to it.
Vader?
Yes. That is who you are now. Anakin Skywalker is no more. Lord Vader, the galaxy will tremble before you.
You shouldn't be here, Kenobi.
I understand your concern, Owen, but I must speak with you.
About what? You've already done enough, haven't you?
This child, Luke, he is more than you know.
I know enough. He's Anakin's son. That's all I need to know.
Anakin was my friend, Owen, my brother. But he lost his way. Luke is our chance to make things right.
Make things right? Like you made things right with Anakin? You trained him, didn't you? You turned him into whatever he is now.
I failed him. I failed Anakin. And I have to live with that every day.
Then leave Luke out of it. He's my family now. My responsibility, not yours.
I don't intend to interfere, Owen. But the galaxy is not safe. The Empire is growing, and Luke will be a target if they ever discover who he is.
That's why you're going to stay away. Don't come near him. Don't bring trouble to our doorstep. He's a farmer, like us. That's all he'll ever be.
He is more than that, Owen. He has his father's strength, his mother's compassion. He is Mother Special.
I won't let Luke follow that path. I won't let you drag him into whatever mess you Jedi left behind it.
I understand your fears. I won't interfere in his life, but I will watch over him, from a distance, to ensure he's safe.
I don't care what you do as long as you stay far away from him. He's my son now, Kenobi. Not yours.
I only want what's best for him, Owen. That's all I've ever wanted.
If that's true, then let him have a normal life. Let him be free from all this Jedi nonsense.
I will do as you ask. But if the time comes when he must know...
He won't. Because I won't let it come to that.
Take care of him, Owen. He's our only hope.
He's my hope now.
Tarkin. The events on Mustafar have left my apprentice gravely injured. His survival depends on immediate action.
I understand, Your Excellency. What is your will?
Anakin Skywalker is no more. From this day forward, he will be known as Darth Vader. However, his condition is precarious. His body has sustained severe burns and mutilation. He requires extensive surgical intervention and life support enhancements.
A suit, then? One capable of sustaining him indefinitely?
Yes. A suit that will ensure his survival and amplify his power. It must be strong, durable, and imposing. A visage that will strike fear into the hearts of our enemies.
It can be done, my lord. I will oversee the coordination of the medical and engineering teams. The resources of the Empire are at your disposal.
See to it that nothing is spared. Vader is the key to our plans. He will command our forces, enforce my will, and crush any remnants of the Jedi Order.
As you command, Your Excellency. But may I ask, what of his mental state? The reports from Mustafar suggest he suffered not only physical injuries, but emotional ones as well.
His anguish is his strength, Tarkin. Pain, anger, loss. They fuel the dark side. In time, he will come to embrace his suffering. It will make him more powerful than you can imagine.
Understood, my lord. When will he be ready to assume command?
That depends on how swiftly your teams work. I expect no delays, Tarkin. I want him operational as soon as possible.
It will be done?
Good. Remember, Tarkin, failure is not an option. If Vader does not survive, the consequences will be severe.
He will survive, my lord.